That countdown seems like it went faster than it was.
10, 9, 2, 1,
2, 1, and we're live. Hey, how's it going, everybody? I'm your community manager, Mortal Emperor.
Tokyo Punch-Out.
And this is the Quake Champions community stream. If you're new to the stream, what we do here is we're going to talk about what's going on in the news. We're going to talk about some new stuff today, which is really cool.
Yeah.
And we're going to recap what's been going on in the community, show off some creations, talk about...
I love you too, Sirius. Sorry, interrupted. Talk about serious, talk about
serious.
love, talk about serious love.
I want to talk about the Sega Saturn D-pad that Jelly's been talking about. People, like, we've been watching the chat while we've been getting ready for the stream, and people are like, is it coming on Dreamcast? Is it, like, because Quake 3 was on Dreamcast.
Yeah.
Dreamcast 2, maybe. Sega win, please.
That'd be tight. I think they're doing a mini soon. Just like
a mini Dreamcast?
Well, no.
That would make sense.
Genesis first,
yeah.
I think.
This is also what we do on the community stream. We just talk about, like, when are we going to get Dreamcast 2? No, but we're gonna talk about some new stuff coming up next month, and we're going to talk about what's going on with the game now. What has been going on with the game now, Tokyo?
Well, I think since the last time we've done the community stream, Athena has grapple hooked into our lives, into our hearts, and into our minds, and into our games, because Slipgate plus her is a pretty fun combo.
Yeah.
I've seen some wild and crazy stuff, that's the nice word for it, happening in Slipgate, particularly with Athena, because, you know, she's got the grapple damage, which is the direct, which is also funny, too, because when you get hit by it, I've seen people just straight up gauntlet and, like, try to, like, and it's terrifying.
It's got a little pushback, too.
You look down and you're like, I'm hooked. Okay, she's coming. Okay, she's got a gauntlet. What do I do? It's, I don't know, yeah. It's, she's been awesome. She's been super crazy. And we haven't seen her in duel yet, because at PGL, it was too new to put her in, but post that, I think, you know, we'll talk about some esports stuff we got coming up, but Athena's gonna be in some of them.
That's gonna be cool. Dude, I cannot wait, because we've already been seeing some stuff that the community's been doing with, like, trick jumps and stuff for her, exploring the grappling hook, exploring that ramp jump, which is really cool. We'll show off some of that community stuff a little bit later on. You mentioned Slipgate. So Slipgate, brand new mode, just came out. This is a attack and defend mode. You know, you have to play the objective, close the slipgate if you're on the attacking team, or just keep the attackers away from it if you're on the defending team.
Right.
It's really cool. It's a lot of fun. It's a different experience. It is 1 life per round, so it's elimination, like Rocket Arena style, which is really cool. Dude, I've been having so much fun on Slipgate. It's like all I've really been playing lately. It's a ton of fun, and it's great because we also have the Slipgate Festival, which we've been talking about. Slipgate Festival, if you are not aware, you can jump into the game right now and play Slipgate mode, and every match you complete moves our progress bar towards a community goal of unlocking some really cool rewards. Matter of fact, players are actually probably at, you know, maybe 48, 49%
really
of
close
the way.
To the next milestone.
So the next milestone is actually the Scale Bearer lore skin, which is cool. If you already have it, you get shards. You know, Scale Bearer's weight in shards, which dude's pretty beefy. He's like a ton, so that's a ton of shards.
A couple of shards.
But
it gives you those, like, BioShock, like, gives you those Big Daddy vibes. That I've been wanting that lore skin forever.
That helmet. That helmet. It's so cool.
Yeah, it's really cool.
And, you know, have you noticed when you take off his helmet, he's got like Predator laser cannon eyes. Like all those dudes, the Grease, that's the alien's name, and it's spelled Griss, just in case anybody's like the Grease, like John Travolta. No, it's the Grease. And
like how you make bacon?
Bacon. No, but he's got like 3 irises. It's weird. It's kind of cool though. But definitely that helmet. And then, of course, final prize, when we hit 1 million matches that we are so close to halfway to, you've got until October 31st. You'll unlock Athena if you don't have her. But if you do have her, you get that sweet Quake 2 lore skin, shoulder pads,
like, no kidding.
ponytail.
The lore skin is by far like the coolest for every single champion that we have, but hers is like her default skin is tight. I like it. It gives you like enough of a vibe to be like, I get who it is and I get where it comes from. But that Quake 2 one with all this stuff unlocked, with the shoulder pad, and that color scheme, it's so tight. It gives you such a like 1-to-1 CTF like Quake 2 vibe.
Yep.
So we need to get there, guys. We need that lore skin. If you don't have Athena, you're going to get her, and you can just do it for free just by playing and being around and being a joyous Slipgater. But, dude, I would highly recommend getting her before that because that lore skin, it's
tight.
It's tight. And those are hard to get because all the ruins and everything else you usually have to go through to get that. This is the first time we've actually like shortcut that process.
Yeah, this is literally the very first time we've given away a lore skin at all. And we're giving away 2 of them. Yeah. So that's really cool.
So we need that lore skin.
Yeah.
We need this damn thing. It's so cool.
RFAs like Mohawk for Ranger, it's coming.
Yeah.
It's but you know what? Speaking of stuff for Ranger, Vanities for Ranger, we've got the Halloween bundles, and there are 2 brand new things for Ranger. Yeah. So in the Halloween bundles, there's a Halloween bundle every single week. They're gonna be different, and we have the bottled embryo, which last time we were on the dev stream, and I think we were still debating whether or not it was a Scrag, it was a Shambler. Yeah. Could be any one of those monsters from Quake 1 that he's got like carrying around one of them on his back in like a jar of formaldehyde. Yeah. And then the other thing is the Scrag hood. Yeah. Which is really cool.
Dude.
That Scrag hood.
If you want to stay warm in that freezing cold arena, it's fall. I mean, I feel like even though I know it's a completely different dimension and it's a dreamland and everything else, I feel like there has to be some seasonal crossover with where we're at now. And I mean, it gets cold in there. Let's be honest. It gets really cold in there.
I got to shout out. Moonfire in chat had the perfect one. It's both of them. It's a scrambler.
I feel like that's my brain right now. Yeah. It's a scrambler. That's good. And also, shout out to Wolfram. Thank you for the eggs from Romania. Shout outs to Wolfram. And
like I had to think about that sentence for a minute. I was like, what eggs? Like, okay, but yeah, no, those were pretty tight.
He came to PGL and he gave me and a lot of the and Mortal and a lot of the id boys these traditional Romanian eggs that are really cool. Wooden and they're like hand painted and they're really gorgeous. But he also said shout out to, he said not only Scale Bear but all the art team that we have on this game because not only Scale Bear and his lore skin but a lot of it is like super high end.
The art team for this game is like. Dude, and you know what's funny? If anybody ever has if any of you ever have time to like run around the maps in maybe like custom game or just you have time during a warm up, look around the maps because there is stuff in there that the art team like has secreted away that even we sometimes like. There's one of the guys usually asks me, he's like, hey, some of the artists on the team want to put up their work for their profiles. And I was like, okay, but it has to be stuff we've shown off first. You can't show off any new stuff. And he's like, okay. And he showed me this one like 2-headed monster. Yeah. And I was like, oh, that's never been in there. Yeah, we can't show that yet. And he's like, no, that's like behind a grate on Blood Run, I think it is. And it's like tearing its way through. And I went in there, I was like, holy heck, it is. Yeah, that's pretty tight. Yeah, it's been the whole time.
Usually you're running around trying to like stay alive and get some control of the map, so it's tough.
What else we got going on?
Well, I mean, as far as calendar stuff goes, as far as esports goes, we've got TwitchCon, Luca, PAX Australia, ESWC. All of these, except for TwitchCon, have tournaments, duel on 3 of those, and they're all going to be good. And again, now Athena's going to be in the champ pick pool for duel, which is going to be super interesting because I guarantee you're going to see stuff that people have never prepared for because you can come at angles that no one's ever seen before. Right. So that's going to be really hype. And then TwitchCon, we're going to make an announcement pretty soon for that, but you're going to see some faces that you're familiar with, and I think you're going to see some stuff that you like there. So stay tuned for that. We're going to be blasting out some of that stuff next week.
Yep. And if you are not following our social media where we post a lot of this stuff, follow us on twitter.com/Quake, facebook.com/Quake. We're on Instagram. We are on Discord. We're on YouTube.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm done.
Lots of places. That's cool. You were smart. You got that coffee, and it's like cold now here. What else we got? Thank you. I appreciate that.
I wanted to get into some of the stuff. Like again, if you're ever, we're going to the portion where we show a bunch of community clips. If you're ever seeing these community clips and you're like, WTF, mate, like, I had the best clip of the week. Well, if you didn't send it to us, there's a chance that either we didn't see it or, it didn't get prioritized with everything else. Because people are just like, yo, please feature my stuff. And we take a look, and as long as it's safe for work, which usually it is.
We like
to show that stuff.
We can show a little language sometimes. Yeah. Don't be crazy.
Yeah. But the more creative, the better. And celebrating, all the both sick frags and especially like the super funny stuff that happens with buds is like, that's what it's all about. Yeah. That's why we're here in the community stream.
Let's show some fun stuff that all of you have been making.
Yeah. So here's one that's it's not an oldie but a goodie, but it happened a bunch of Tasty Spleens ago. This is our buddy 40 Lions. I'm just gonna play it.
No, don't move 40 Lions. Just wait out the round. Wait out the round. Wait out the round, dude. Just. Wait, he doesn't see him?
Are you kidding me? Are you shitting me? Are you shitting me? Come on! No! What? No! No! How is that even possible? Turn your FOV up, man.
So Jahar's last comment of turning up your FOV, it is kind of crazy because you see Malvo and you're like, his periphery, you should be able to see him walking up the stairs. He was obviously looking down towards Heavy. But yeah, anything's possible.
40 was just had that I am being very, very quiet.
Yeah. For a second too, when he dropped the totem and the totem didn't hit him and he hit him with the rock and he came around, I was like, if he dies right here, I'm gonna be so sad because he has like, he could walk up and just gauntlet him at that point. It was anything goes. These are a couple of clips from our bud Callum, and these are some Athena, trickaroos with the grappling hook, just showing you how you can get. This is in SAC in particular, just showing how you can get basically like 2 grappling hooks around basically most of the map, going from one point to the other here.
And obviously, this one works great in SAC because it gets you to the other obelisk.
Yeah.
But the first one works really good in Slipgate too, because that's where the Slipgate is, right? So if you're on the attacking team, you can just get over there really quick.
Yeah, Spider-Man everywhere. Yeah, Chainsaw. That laugh of Jahar it's trademarkable. Hashtag Tasty Spleen. All right, this is
Charlazard, who's in the stream right now.
Yeah, so Charlazard, who's in the stream, submitted this clip, and this is speaking of Scale Bear and his lore skin, which we're that close to doing for Slipgate, so keep playing that so we can unlock that together. This is a really good moment from Lead the Way, the new arcade mode. Check this out. This is at the end of warm-up. I thought this was pretty precious. Look at all these boys. Oh!
Oof.
That stomp.
Yeah.
People forget.
He's got big shoes, man.
He's got giant-ass shoes, and here's the deal. In that mode for arcade mode, in Lead the Way, a single stomp, which is the same as basically his ability hitting you, is an insta-kill.
Mm-hmm.
So all you got to do in that mode, if you haven't been doing it already, is stay jumping and jump towards people, because anytime it touches them, they gone. Let's see here. This is a good, this is a little Dewey moment here, where he's talking about the perfect place and time for fights.
Easy places to get kills. I think a lot of people try and get really difficult frags before they learn how to get easy frags, and that's a big mistake. That's such a perfect time for that to happen. Oh god. Oh, that's funny. But I think a lot of people.
So that's Dewey rapping on about how, you know, you got to take your basically fights and pick them in a way that you can get easy frags and focus on those. And meanwhile, he hits somebody off a damn jump pad and then hits him midair.
Double midair.
Which is a little harder than it looks, but he makes it look pretty easy because that's what Dewey does. So Monoxide Child, this is a fun clip. So we've had some people be like, "Yo, what's the deal with like when you finish a round? Like, why do you still have to cap it? Because like sometimes it can be so close." So let me show you the closest I've ever seen a round go for that. Comes in with quad. Wiped one more. Top foot ability, last standing, no problem. All right, he's got to cap the entire thing now.
It might be too late.
Yeah, almost done.
Since I've ever seen
The
it.
team's already calling the GG. Look at that.
Yes.
What?
1 second to spare. Oh, I love it.
I love that dude in the background. He's like,
What?
Screenshot, screenshot.
Oh my God.
I also love that in that clip, there's somebody, I'm going to assume because I'm older that it's somebody's wife asking if they're ready for dinner, but it could also be somebody's mom. And either way, like, there's something that I always miss about when you see people that are like on comms and you're playing in like a team game and it's like, not now, damn it. It's like, I can't eat. I'm fragging right now. I love hearing either moms or wives be like, it's dinner time. All right, this is another Insta classic. So Spud Hunter, the hunter from down under, always on the prowl for taters and hunting them. He started implementing a horn into his stream, and so because of that, when someone calls him a clown, well, you'll see.
I know you're waiting down Mega.
What?
No. You clown. What? Fucking clown. How did you hit that?
I don't know. You call me a clown though. You get the honks.
Fuck me.
Stopwatch.
Just don't forget, if you call him a clown, you're probably going to get the honks. Shout out, I see Squeeze Toy. I see, I even saw Love of Peace in here. Dad Ash. Shout outs to all of our Quake fam in here. Love you guys. Glad you guys are here. So, I think it's about time that we just drop some world premiere up in here.
You want to do that first?
You think? What are you thinking?
Okay. I was going to do it the other way first, but...
Yeah. Okay, you want to set it up in a different way?
Well, let's talk about stuff that's coming up that I think people will want to hear first.
Sure.
And then we'll show the super secret surprise stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that works better.
40 is throbbing. But stay that way.
All right. So first off, I want to talk about some stuff that's coming up in the immediate.
Yeah.
So we are targeting, hopefully next week, we are going to have a new PTS.
Yeah, we're shooting for it.
We're shooting for next week. Obviously, again, make sure you're watching Twitter, make sure you're watching the Bethesda.net forums, because these dates do sometimes slip. You know, we have to make sure that they slip out the gate. Slipgate joke.
Slipgate for life.
You should Patrick just needs to like zoom in on you when you do that and just like wink, you know. But so there's gonna be a new PTS.
Slip dates is pretty good too.
Slip dates.
That's good.
Someone
I
say
like
slip
that.
dates.
Oof, that's
Kill a
good.
camo. Slip dates. I like that.
Slipgate for life. Let's go. That's awesome.
All right. So stuff that's coming up in that PTS that I really want to talk about.
Yeah.
You know, we have a lot of discussions and conversations with the community about things like abilities.
Yeah.
You know, and one of the things that we hear a lot about abilities is making them feel good, whether you're fragging with them or whether you're getting fragged by them, right?
Yeah.
And
a little bit less on that side, but still, we still have to make it feel fair.
We have to make it feel fair
Because it
that's
never
the
feels
thing.
good to die necessarily.
Well, no, but
I know
you
what
can,
mean.
but you can be
respect it.
like, okay, yeah, I got outplayed by that ability, right? Yeah. Versus like, oh, they just hit the ability key and deleted me.
Because for a second I was picturing somebody that just like only wants to get deleted by abilities, and they get deleted by, they're just like.
You know, I'm not gonna suppose that there aren't people who are just in there just being like, I'm right here, come get me, delete me, please.
That's a good player name.
But. One of the things that we're going to be doing in November is we're doing a huge across-the-board balance pass on damage-dealing abilities specifically.
Yeah.
We're doing some balance passes to weapon damage and things, but the big draw is to go through the entire roster of champions, change up some stuff for how abilities work, and change up damage values. So I'm not going to get into the weeds here on like numbers and stuff because things can change up to the day.
Yeah.
But what I do want to talk about is you know, some of maybe the biggest offenders, and give an idea of where we're going with it, right?
Sure.
So like BJ, for example, you know,
Mr. Blastowitz.
super powerful right now in Slipgate. Definitely, you know, you can have BJ on there, and he while you're waiting for the quad, he can just pop up, dual wield, and go wild.
Yeah.
For him, we are going to standardize all of the buff rates for his weapons, right? So like right now, for example, if he pulls out lightning gun, it's like 1.45 times damage. If he pulls out railgun, it's 2 times damage. We're going to not only drop those numbers, but we're gonna like standardize it so it's all gonna be exactly the same thing.
Right.
So that's one thing that we're doing there. Death Knight, we're changing splash damage like overall for everything, including weapons. But his splash damage is gonna get smaller. His fire trail isn't gonna stick around for nearly as long, which is great because I had a match on Slipgate where like I killed a guy. His last thing that he did was fire strike me. It missed, but the fire trail lined up perfectly on the Slipgate. And I'm standing there like, please don't kill me.
That flame strike.
Please don't kill me. And it was just sticking around, burning me, and I died like a second before. It was the reverse of that monoxide child thing. It was like, oh, I got a second left, and I died from that.
You got hashtag flame struck.
Yeah, I got flame struck. It was I got burned pretty bad on it. It was not good. So we're gonna change that. Ranger, his teleport orb is going to be, you know, significantly decreased in damage.
That dire orb.
That dire orb. So it's still going to be useful, but it's I feel like it's not, and I feel like it's going to be more of a utility than anything, or more of a utility rather. So that's sort of where we want to go with like a lot of that stuff. And of course, stay tuned for the PTS notes, and once this goes up on PTS, everybody who has the Champions Pack, you can come in, you can try it. You now have PTS access if you're a Champions Pack owner. Let us know what you think. Like really, because
big time.
Yeah, because
like more than even in previous ones, because this is such a like, it's not a shift, but it's such a big change as far as everybody is pretty good with where we have balance right now, and you know we're trying to keep that, but then transition it into a way that the abilities are basically as useful as they were, but less of like an absolute like it can just delete someone.
Right.
So we're trying to work those things out. So
yeah,
really curious to see what you guys think.
And we have benefited a lot from, again, like Tokyo and I, we talk with you guys all the time. You guys give us a ton of good feedback. You have a ton of good points and you know, arguments about you know, abilities and how they feel and things like that, and that's benefited us a lot. So keep it coming. We love those discussions. It's super helpful.
Chat is so good right now, by the way. I mean, there's just too much to shout out to, but all you guys. This conversation is lit. You guys are fast on the love train of just keeping it going and keeping it so good. Love all you guys. All right, next.
All right, so now I'm going to turn it over to you for the super secret thing. You ready to handle this momentous honor, I guess? So you're just like, woo.
Take a moment. Yes. Okay, so it's been seen.
Speaking of things that slip through the gate.
On the last stream, you might have seen some hints that we gave you guys, just maybe, and some people on Reddit who are apparently able to just literally unpack the world from like, it's like, let me hack the brain.
Cheers, Reddit.
Images. Yeah. Kudos, you nerds. Good job, you smarties. So we have a whole new champion, and he's going to be in PTS really soon.
He's going to be in PTS.
And it's a he. And people are like, is it Engineer? Is it Sarge? No.
I didn't know if you were going to bring that up, but man, I have been laughing for like a year every time I see that image come up where it's like Sarge ? And it's like, guys, when did Sarge ever wear goggles?
Yeah. Plus, like, if there's no cigar in his mouth, then there's
that's
no
not Sarge.
Exactly. Like, that guy can't breathe.
Yeah.
If he's not going through that apparatus. That's how he lives. It's like a reverse. I was gonna say breathalyzer, but it's not that. It's
that's keeping him alive.
Yeah. In his dreamlands, that's how he lives. That's how he lives his best life. So, it's not Biker. It's not Commander Keen. Damn, that'd be a weird interpretation of Commander Keen. It's not him.
Yeah.
It's not, Postal dude. It's,
like, what happened to you?
Not
dude,
him.
I saw the Postal. I saw the. Kudos to whoever did the Postal mock-up. Did you see the one with the shotgun cat?
Yeah.
That was great. Someone on Reddit did a Photoshop where it was the shotgun with the cat on the end. It was like, it's Postal dude. I was like, all right, I'm cool with that.
That's true, Maxter ID, but he did in the PC version. I think on the Dreamcast version, they had to take the cigar out of his mouth.
Did they?
Yeah, but we're a mature game in a mature time, and the best time to be alive. So pinch yourself. It's 2018. You want a key art first? Or you want to do vid first?
I feel like showing the key art and then the vid. I don't know. Do it. You do you. You know what? I'm not gonna backseat drive you. You do you.
Well,
Key art.
Key art. All right.
Patrick's gonna backseat drive you.
He's like, pull up the key art. I'm shutting the stream down. Copy that. Copy that. So here's the new key art of our new champion, Eisen. Turn him to scrap. What could that be? Is he just sitting on a random apparatus? What is that?
What is that? So everybody was talking about
Gingineer. Well done. Well done, sir. Well done.
Oh, that, you know what? Well, now we got to go back to the let's get sync on the horn.
Can we change it?
Gingineer.
Copy, great. Yeah.
But yeah, this is Eisen.
Boo boo. Mr. What? Boy, Eisen is German for iron.
Yeah. Oh.
You're damn right it is.
Nice.
Nailed it.
I didn't even have to say it. Chat's got us covered. What are we even doing?
Already
you know?
It. Somebody said Ron Perlman. I'm getting that vibe, Meeple. I'm getting that.
People were saying again that thread they were like Hellboy confirmed.
Yeah, and I was like, sure, yeah,
sure, I'll take it, dude. Yeah,
boy.
This is Hellboy 3 right here. like we finally got it. We did it.
I think that's in
we did it,
right
Reddit.
But still, we beat him to the punch.
I don't think so. But yeah. I want to hope.
Yeah.
But yeah, so he is obviously sitting on a turret.
Ooh.
Now.
So a turret.
A turret. So Tokyo. I talked about not 5 minutes ago. Utilities.
Yep.
Reduction in damage dealing from abilities.
We
show a guy who's got a turret.
How's that gonna work?
Did we just 180? What's going on?
Yeah, and it's like, oh, but Quake is a game that you can't have a turret in because it's never been in the game before. Wait a second. That's not true. It has.
Several times.
Yeah. First of which was
Team Fortress.
You remember that?
Little game called Team Fortress?
Yeah.
Little game? You might have heard about it?
Yeah.
It was a Quake 1 mod.
It doesn't shoot lasagna. Good guess. It doesn't. Good guess.
Dude, I wish it shot lasagna.
That would make me, that'd be a hard
I've
game
never
to play.
I'd
have to go on a diet every day.
Yeah.
Can't do that.
I'd be okay with that, though.
Yeah, you'd turn me to scrap. Exactly.
But yeah, so, the thing about Quake Champions is, like, we have this huge legacy of Quake, right? Yeah. And we have champions from all different eras of Quake, all different Quakes. They do different things. Slash has got the Q4 slide. Ranger has, obviously Dire Orb from Quake 1. He is the Quake 1 character. We've got Keo from Quake 3.
Yeah.
We can't talk about the legacy of Quake without talking about all the cool mods and stuff, right? Team Fortress. First Team Fortress was a Quake mod.
Yeah.
There was Weapons Factory.
Yep.
Weapons Factory on Quake 2 and Weapons Factory on Quake 3.
Yeah.
Turrets.
Yeah.
Right? Obviously, if you hung out with me at QuakeCon this year or like ever heard me talk about it ever, because I talk about it a lot.
Yeah.
Quake Wars. I friggin' love Quake Wars. Quake Wars had a turret.
Yeah.
So.
But again, it's not like we're turning this game into Turret Factory.
Yeah.
And the turret dropper. There's going to be 100 turrets. Someone asked if the turret has a soul. That's a good question. I leave that to you to answer.
No. Well, we'll talk. We'll talk about it for a second. We'll talk about it in a minute. We'll get to the lore. Let's show
you a little something here.
Yeah.
A little in game. A little IGN.
I'll stay big.
That's shooting a Ranger, by the way.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Ranger.
It was.
Let's say that one more time. So this is Eisen.
I'll stay big.
Notice his lines are in German too. Like all of his lines are in German. So cool. So let's talk about this thing.
Yeah.
It's shooting. It does shoot. It does deal a little damage. The thing is, though, this thing is not gonna kill anybody unless you are like really just like, I'm just gonna stand here, man. Yeah. Delete me. It goes back to that, right? We've been playing with it in playtests, and it is much more of a utility thing than anything. It is there for team modes, like if you're playing Slipgate, or especially when CTF comes out.
Yeah. Speaking of which, tiny update for CTF.
Okay.
It isn't going to be in the next PTS. We're actually, it's probably going to be, it's going to be somewhere in November now, just because we had to do a little bit more polish on there, and we weren't ready to let you guys break it just yet. So that's going to be in November now for CTF, for PTS. CTF, PTS, ATM, GG's, GGWP. I don't know. That's all the acronyms I know.
But Rob Konsu in chat just now was saying like it's going to give people positional data, and that's more of what it's used for, right? So if I'm playing CTF, and let's say I've got one flag runner, our team has 2 roamers, and I'm defense, and I'm playing Eisen on defense, I can put it somewhere on Citadel where I'm not directly having line of sight, and if I hear ding, 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 then it's not killing them, but it told me, oh, there's someone over there.
Right, exactly.
And I can maybe call back one of the roamers, or I can go over there and investigate it myself, or something like that. So it is much more of a utility thing than like a turret that you might have seen in other things. Even, we were talking Team Fortress, like it's not gonna like repel you and prevent you from killing it. They are destructible. You cannot have more than one of them out at one time.
That's a big deal.
And you cannot repair it.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's not a turret factory. In any way.
He has no wrench. He can't repair it.
And then it isn't upgradable or any crazy thing like that, like old school.
It comes out
Team
like
Fortress.
it is. Yeah.
Yeah. So you drop it. Usually you put it in a place where it's close enough to the thing that you're trying to protect. And then again, you get that data early instead of like they're on the Slipgate. Like you would know when they're in the room.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Which is really, really valuable data. So it's kind of just like another one of those team things. But instead of like Peeker, where you're separated from it and you're kind of protected and you're controlling that, it controls itself, and it kind of has similar rates as Peeker does as far as fire and stuff goes.
But it doesn't move. I saw some people with the in that Reddit thread where they had already seen the images of it, and they were like, "It's got legs. Does it move? It doesn't walk, and it doesn't have a soul." And I'll tell you why. Because Eisen hates sentient robots. Eisen hates them.
Doesn't like them.
Doesn't like them at all. There is a specific sentient robot in our game, which who could it be?
We'll let the chat decide.
Eisen like legit has a blood feud against, and that is the whole like turn them to scrap.
That's right. They have a past. They have a history.
Yep.
And we'll explore that a little bit next month.
Yep.
Clutch rivalry.
Clutch rivalry.
Maybe.
Yeah.
It's a good guess.
Does he hate sentient rock, Scalebear? I think he's okay with that. I mean, Scalebear isn't made of metal, so I think he'd be cool.
All right. Without further ado, let's finally...
Oil feud,
we're going to jump into some games, but we're also going to do giveaways as always.
Yes.
So we're going to do 3 hats. Those
are
the Quake hats right behind us here. The classic black and white. Quake champions on the back. Ooh, ain't that nice.
You only get them here.
Free. All you got to do is just be here and be lovely, as you already are, in chat, and we'll randomly pull out of there. We're going to do 3 of these. We're going to do 3 chests, and we're going to do 3 champions packs.
Yep.
Because
all 3s.
We're giving it all away. 3, 3, 3, triple threat, and we're also going to play some Slipgate with you starting almost now. But first, I want to get our stuff together here.
Yeah.
So we're going to try to all queue together here. I'll just do Virginia while we continue this conversation. and we'll queue up for Slipgate only, which is again in quick play.
Yep.
3, 2, 1, search it up.
We're gonna help move along this progress
That's
bar, right?
I want that lore skin for Scale Bearer bad, so that when I'm in Lead the Way, I'm doing it properly.
Yeah.
With that basically Big Daddy outfit. I love that thing.
And here's the thing too, like you can jump in and start completing Slipgate matches now, and you'll get all of the previous rewards as well.
Yeah.
So don't think like, oh, I missed out on the Annihilator, Quake 4 heavy machine gun that I'm not gonna get it. Like you will get it.
Yeah, that thing's crazy, by the way.
It's cool.
The first time I heard the game, I was like, wait, what the hell is going on? Because that sound is so, like that Quake 4 heavy machine gun sounds heavy AF.
Yeah.
It's like,
yeah.
It tears. And I was like, oh, I forgot we just unlocked that. Now everybody has it. So I'm just getting shot up with that thing.
I think that dude's name was CSGO Crate, maybe. But your question, if you already have the Scale Bearer skin, you're gonna get shards for it.
Commander says Oni skin is life. You're not wrong about that. So if you got that Scale Bearer statue, it came with that exclusive Oni skin. And that thing, I do admit that every single time I load up in Lead the Way, the arcade mode, I'm super jelly when there's like one samurai running around and I'm like, he has an edge. I mean, it's a blade, that's the edge, but still, like that dude has an edge. He looks tight.
The glowy parts on that thing are so cool.
That's right.
Talk more about the upcoming weapon rebalance. All right, so Lemming wants to know about upcoming weapon rebalance. Again, like I said, I'm not going to go too into details just because we are at the same time, like while Joshua and I are here talking about it on stream, we're running play tests, you know, on in the background, checking stuff out and making sure that like all of the balance changes feel good. So things might change literally up until the day that PTS comes out. And if you've been in PTS, you'll know that things will change during PTS. We'll drop updates during PTS. Yeah, Patrick, you can draw some winners now.
And then thanks for, so it looks like we just got some rehosts from Mixer. Thanks and welcome to the stream, everybody that's just coming in now.
Yeah, welcome.
And on YouTube, I see that they want hats. Everybody wants hats. Well, we want you to have them.
Yeah.
So.
Do one of each right now, or what do we do?
What do you want to do?
Let's do, let's do one of each.
Yeah.
Let's do a hat, a chest, and a Champions Pack. Again, the Champions Pack not only gets you every champion now and in the future, but also gives you data access to PTS, which, again, coming up real soon here, Aizen is going to be in there, and so are all these crazy balance changes that we're talking about. Ooh, look at this name, E1 M1 Phobos.
Nice, I like it.
Game Boy right there.
Dude, I was talking to someone about, who was I talking about in Discord about Phobos? And they were saying, like, when Phobos? I was like, you know, you can just get the spooky shader bundle.
Yeah. Oh, good vibes gamer. Shout out.
Oh, nice. Hey, welcome.
Yeah.
But there's an orange shader that's on the store right now, and you can make Phobos. And people were like, it's not the same in the lore, sure, but you could pretend. But you can use that. You can use that imagination. It's like orange Doom guy. Oh, it's Phobos, because you have to use the Doom Marine skin with that one.
All right, it's time for some giveaways.
All right, what do we got? So first of the hats, DMN Wizard. Demon Wizard, damn Wizard, I don't know.
Damn Demon Wizard,
These damn Demon Wizards taking all our hats.
Keep stealing all
in our streams. The first of the 3 chests. Going to Divine SL. Congratulations, you get 3 chests. And I said that wrong again. That's your count.
3 chests. I was like, damn, you want every single one.
You know what? I'm just gonna do it now. I said it. I'm not gonna go back on what I said. You get 3 chests. Everybody who gets a chest prize, so we're giving away 9 chests today.
Let's do it.
Let's. Why not, man?
That's right.
The first. So this one I gotta make sure I don't say 3 of. This is only one. One Champions Pack. Grunt 74.
That's right.
You're gonna get it. Yeah, and we'll give away some throughout while Tokyo plays some Slipgate here. You want attacking or defending? You're on defending.
Yeah, we're defending right
now. No worries, dude. No, it was me reading it and I was just like, it says 3. What I was talking about earlier. Oh, I was talking about
posted for that one.
Phobos and the spooky shader bundle, which is up right now, so you can get like a black shader for your weapons, and you can get an orange shader for all your champions.
Eyeless, you cannot trade chest for hat.
Chest for
Hey,
hat.
shout out to you. I
don't even know what the economy would be on that.
We hosted you at we passed the baton at PGL. I think it was like day 2 to you. So I saw you got some new followers out of that.
Yeah.
Dude, welcome to Quake in general. I know you're a little bit newer to streaming, but we like your stuff, and welcome to the family, buddy.
Yeah, dude. Always enjoy your streams.
Oh, yeah.
It's that he does that coffee and Quake stream in the morning.
Yeah.
And like sometimes I'll get in the morning and just turn it on, you know, and have it running in the background, listening to him, or running on one of my other monitors. It's great.
Yeah, it's cool.
Let's see. Will shaders for vanity weapons become a feature in the future? It's Bonesy wants to ask. It's something that we have like talked about wanting to explore in the future. It's definitely something that would be super cool, but right now it's sort of like not a priority thing.
Yeah.
Same, like I know people always ask like, what about making weapons have all like an option for centered weapons or even left aligned weapons for people who like that. Those are really cool features again that we'd like to check out.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of other things that we need to devote our resources to first in you know, making the game feel good and adding new content and things that benefit like a wide array of people. But the quality of life stuff, I mean, anywhere we can, like we love sticking that stuff in, right? Like it's just like, oh, like we can do something here, and you know, maybe we have time for like one of the devs has some time in their workload to do like a pet project thing, and it's like now we have like different options for things, or like all that cool stuff. Let's see. Demo replay system is something that we would like to explore. The thing, Clow, about that is we want to make it so that, like, you remember with old demos where it was like you always had to have that version, otherwise the demo wouldn't play.
Yeah.
And so like you'd have all these demos that sort of just became like outdated after a while, and you're like, oh, I can't go back and revisit that match. We want to have something cool and robust for it. That would carry through, but again, that's something that's like long term.
Yeah.
Will the Quake 3 railgun be available?
What was that?
Will the Quake 3 railgun be available?
I don't know.
I don't know.
That's a good question.
I don't know. I like that one too, though.
Somebody asked in game,
are you going to revert?
What's the passive for Aizen? I can't remember what the passive is.
The passive for Aizen is his cooldown is reduced every time he gets an armor pickup.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, that was another thing too. We did this already, but just in case people hadn't noticed, just speaking of pickups, it jogged my memory.
Yeah.
We decreased the number of hourglasses in maps. Sarnath in particular. Sarnath had like 17. Sarnath had 17 hourglasses in the map, and that was just a lot. So we not only reduced the number of them, we actually went and like moved some around. So some are in similar places, but on other maps, like there would be areas where it would be weaker or more powerful and more advantageous to the dominant player or players, especially in like duel or something. So we went and looked at that using some of the heat maps and stuff, and we're like, okay, we can go and put these hourglasses in different places, and again, sort of reducing the time on you know, when your abilities are going to be up. Let's see. Just questions about performance and frame rates and things like that. Again, that hardening pass that we did in this update is not the last of the hardening passes.
That's right.
You
it's
know,
going to get even harder because we're not done with just making like frame rate adjustments and like map fixes to make it so that there wasn't like as, you know, drops and stuff like that. Thank you. Said nice rail. It's getting even harder to not have fun in this game. Let's go. Let's go.
Hyper Blaster skin, Sophia wants. I mean, we just added the Trespasser. You know, we're like we are slowly building up the roster of like Quake 1, Quake 2 weapons, Quake 4 weapons. You know, Quake 3. Someone asked about the railgun. You know, Quake 3 has some weapons in there. So yeah, is the Hyper Blaster coming?
Dunno. Dunno. But Hyper Blaster is a great weapon.
Yeah.
All of us have really good memories on it, especially on the edge.
I mean, the trolley answer though is also that, you know, Peeker carries a Hyper Blaster
Got
inside his body.
Got
Look
him.
at this. We're gonna. Oh, we're not gonna see it.
You already had what you always wanted.
Q2 Bolt. Any new maps coming out? Yeah, Citadel's gonna come out later on. It may or may not be in this version of PTS. I'm honestly not sure right now. It was obviously on the PTS earlier this month, and people got to check that out. That's such a cool map. Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
It looks so good, and like the layout is really good. And it's pretty damn symmetrical. So, yeah. Zach says Citadel equals amazing. Yep, I love it. Let's see, what else we got? Reaper Man, any updates to the rune system? We're gonna be looking at some stuff. I don't have anything specific to say today, but keep a lookout. When people join after the game is underway in Slipgate, can you put them in? Yeah, that's been a bit of feedback that we have heard. I don't have any answer to it right now, but I just want to make sure that everybody knows we have heard that feedback. It's when someone joins into a Slipgate match, even if that round is going, like it spawns you right then and there. Versus some people would like to see it put you in the waiting queue a little bit, and then you start on the next round. So you spawn with your team. You know, you have time to figure out what the heck is going on. Where are we in this spot? So yeah, I think that's good feedback. I appreciate it, and you know, we'll talk about it internally. Are there any fix ready for some sounds like footsteps or jumps? Thunderbolt. I'm gonna, or is it Thunderbolt? T4 Underbolt. I will look into that specific thing about the sounds. I'll bring that up to the QA team. What else we got? Oh, you got orb. Let's see. Yeah, Chris, you can win something just for hanging out on the stream. Matter of fact, I think we're probably due to draw some more folks. Let's do it. All right, so the next hat will go to Driftant. Congratulations, you get one of those sweet Quake hats. Chests. Vamachara, you're gonna get 3 chests.
Vamachara, that name is tight. I don't know what it means, but I like it.
It sounds pretty cool. And the Champions Pack goes to Nathaniel 007.
Ooh, Secret
Good
Agent
stuff.
Nathaniel.
Good stuff.
Is that how Nathaniel is spelled? There's
Sometimes.
so many A's and E's in there. I feel like putting extra syllables.
But I feel like if your name isn't spelled like that,
yeah,
like maybe his isn't, but like you should totally, if it's not, looking to getting a name changed and spell it exactly like that.
Yeah, it's tight.
Like, yeah, because that just looks cool, man.
Yeah.
Good job. Good job naming yourself. Unless it was your parents who actually named you that. Good job, parents.
And then if that
looking out.
Call your mom or your dad. And tell them that.
Call your parents. It's the weekend. What else are you doing?
It's the weekend.
They miss you. They want to hear your voice.
I just got
You received a chest.
Yeah,
hey, congratulations just for hanging out.
That's my loot, just for being on Twitch, just for watching the channel. Congratulations to me.
Oh, wait, I should be watching.
You're like, damn, my chest. My opportunity.
Let's see. People are just posting. What icon is that? Sorlag? Is that a railgun? I can't even see what that is.
Well, Love of Peace has got Sparties holding it
Oh
down.
yeah. Which
is beautiful.
Were amazing. Have they done any more of those?
Well, yeah, I gave them an update. Next community stream we'll share because I took a new picture of Sparty in that pose.
Okay.
And they've already photoshopped it and put it on a bevy of amazing.
Love it, dude.
Like,
those were so good.
Yeah, Sparty for president. So good. Japanese community, shout out as always. You guys keep.
You know what I'm surprised that I haven't seen any edits of? Is the bass video.
Oh yeah.
I would have imagined like him like blocking things or like knocking stuff out or like putting him to like some Dragon Ball Z music or something.
It's so funny because I met him a couple of times at different tournaments and been like, yeah, he's a super nice guy and he's a good player. But then like he just like pulled the cap off and he's like, turns out I'm actually funny as hell.
Yeah.
And I'm a good player.
Dude.
So now you get both.
Our players have such amazing personalities, and it's great that we get
that video
whenever
needs no
they
edits.
can.
You're not wrong, CBM.
He's right. He's
You're
right.
Not wrong.
He's right.
Yeah. Sometimes just the raw video, unedited. Rolly's right.
Yeah, base video is perfection as it is. All right, don't listen to me.
You're right.
That's why. That's why it hasn't been done because it doesn't need.
Because it can't be done.
It doesn't need to be done.
Because it's impossible. Let's do lockbox or barrier.
Easy pose hat for Ministry of Defense. I like it.
There you go.
Easy pose hat.
Put a bot in there.
Yeah. Oh
Super
no! Wait,
Saiyan
that's how we get Terminator.
Add Super Saiyan hair in Quake. I wouldn't be opposed.
I mean, Slash has got the.
She's got some. Yeah. She's got like the.
She's got like the pre-Super Saiyan hair.
Yeah. It's like
she's like angry, but not angry enough.
The Saiyan like starter kit. Or
yeah.
Let's see. Both the best and the worst people you'll meet online. Well, you know what? Opinions are opinions, and you just said both spectrums, so I don't even know how to feel about it. But I half agree with you. How about that? I am a big boy. Copyright base, Kearney. It's so good. So good. That
Ghost
video.
input bug, Uzi Mauser. So the ghost input issue should have been fixed in this update. If you are still having issues with it, if you can do us a huge favor, if you have the ability at all to record it, let us know. You can message myself or Tokyo on Discord, on Twitter, on the forums. You can PM us, any of those places, so we can take a look at it. That would be very, very helpful because, as to my knowledge, the actual network issue with that is gone and done for. Let's see. We didn't. Thank you, Patrick, for that note. So, all of these people who
very important.
Yeah, very important. Important info. Everybody who won, you're probably wondering, well, how do they know who I am? How do I get my stuff?
Yeah.
We need you to send us, if you're on Twitch, send us a whisper. If you are not on Twitch, like if you're on Mixer or if you're on YouTube or Periscope, if you're watching from Periscope, just send either myself or Tokyo a DM on Twitter or on Discord.
Yeah,
so
if you're not on Twitch, the easiest is if you're on Twitch, but otherwise Discord's probably the best place.
Discord's probably the best place.
And
but
you find that because you go to what Discord?
You go to discord.gg/Quake.
That's right.
Easy as pie.
Banana cream pie. DJ fans, let's go. Dual wheel all day long.
It could be Mima's. Oh, what the heck was the name of that pie?
Oh, the salty.
Salty.
Salty what?
Oh my
Honey
God.
pie?
Yeah, I can't remember.
Dang.
You know what? I can't remember, and I'm the one who freaking came up with that stupid recipe. Which, by the way, nobody knew what it was. We are so close to Thanksgiving. I gotta air this out. I'm gonna air.
You gotta bring it back.
I'm gonna air out grievances on the stream.
Recycle that. You gotta upcycle that.
Well, now maybe people will get it if I'm talking about it.
Salty honey pie? I think it was. It wasn't like a walnut pie.
It was not. It was not walnut. It was not pecan. It was.
It's like an old school.
And it wasn't caramel. Yeah, it was. It was some kind of like shoe fly pie kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
Anywho, last Thanksgiving, Keel was coming out, and I put up this recipe for salty honey pie.
Yeah.
And nobody understood the reference to it.
Totally made that recipe was great. Sweet and salty honey pie.
Did you really?
Bam.
It was awesome.
Lit.
Dude,
people
that's
are
so
also saying
cool.
on chat that they want first-person spectating for Slipgate.
Yes.
I mean, if you're a spectator, like an actual spectator, not a player that died on the same team,
right?
You can get that. But yeah, we'll look into and see how possible it is.
Yeah.
The possibility to switch between third and first. But as of right now, it's obviously just third, as you guys know, because you're playing it.
Yeah. So we haven't. You know, again, something we still have to talk about with the dev team. We have passed along that feedback to them, though, so they are aware of the community's request and desire for that. Nice. So yeah, we'll talk to them about it. What else? But yeah, so Sesquipedalian. By the way, I love your name. I don't know if anybody knows out there, other than him, what Sesquipedalian means.
I sure as hell don't.
Sesquipedalian is one of the best words in the English language because it means...
Cellar door me, dude. What is it?
It is a word that means having syllables, multiple syllables in a word for the sake of having multiple syllables in a word.
That's awesome.
So it's just like, yeah, this is supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Yeah.
In real life, in the dictionary.
Damn.
So your name is
again?
Sesquipedalian, and his is Sesquipedaliant. Yeah.
We're bringing knowledge to the people.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about. It's all about sharing.
And I'm glad you made the pie, and I'm glad it was awesome. But yeah, so the whole thing about that recipe, while we showed it off, was because Keel's Meemaw, which is Southern for like a grandma, used to make that pie. But now it kind of sucks because he can't like taste it because he's a cyborg. So he's just like, oh man, like
that's the real salty part of the pie.
That's the salt right there.
That's the salt.
Okay.
Need not add any salt. Already installed.
All right, are we ready for our last 3 winners?
Oh, let's do it. Yeah.
All right. The hat goes to Weasel of Doom.
Weasel of Doom. Great name.
Perfect name. You get a hat. The chest. Oh, you're gonna be happy about this one. It's in your name. Mirth 31. You're getting 3 chests.
Mirth in game right now. 31 times it feels like I just got railed.
And the last champions pack of the day goes to the Moor. The Moor, you have a champions pack.
The Weasel of Doom.
Congratulations.
If you want this sweet hat right here, holler at us. You're on Twitch, so easiest thing is whisper your name, your address, your phone number, your email. Do it now, because sometimes we'll try to reach out in the next week or so, and if we don't hear back from you, we can't send it, to the sky and hope that it gets to you. So we need all those deets.
Yeah, that's why
ASAPers.
Pardon me. That's why it helps you guys send us that stuff, and like you said, name, address, contact email, and contact phone number. You might ask, well, why do you need the phone number? We can ship these hats to anyone in the world, no matter where you are. But sometimes customs comes back and they're like, hey, we have this hat waiting at the border and we need to verify that it's going to a person. And how do we get in touch with that person? So phone number just speeds up that whole thing. It prevents your hat from being sent back, which sucks. We want you to get these hats, so make sure you're sending us that info. No, censored, never. Here's a little bit of online safety and security. Never send your credit card number to anybody. Don't do it. Unless it's, but no, I'm not even gonna say that on stream. I hope nobody heard Patrick. Someone's gonna write into this stream and say, oh, but this on the Quake stream told me to give away my credit card.
They said I should send 4 4K TVs to the address, and I did.
They said they were a prince and they were just gonna give us all this stuff.
I'll meet you at the airport, okay? Just pick me up. Ooh, I got stuck. I'm gonna need to get bailed out of jail. It's like, what is happening? What is this narrative? Oh man.
I saw a video that John Wick was in trouble.
Oh man.
Cool. Nathaniel just sent us the info. Cool, nice, dude. We will get those and we will send out all of those prizes by next week.
Yeah, don't forget the who's the second person that just won? The
Weasel of Doom?
Yeah, Weasel of Doom.
Yep.
Where's the info at, boy? Ooh, damn, nice rail. Still early access to the game isn't perfect. Performance fixes are coming in each new patch. You're right.
Nathaniel, can I give away that Champions pack to a friend as I currently have my own? Dude, you are the best friend. Yeah. Yes, you can totally give that pack away. And now you and your friends, since you'll both have the pack, if you guys grind on the Slipgate matches and hit
this
those...
This guy's name is Sense Beta. That's pretty good.
Nice.
Come on, Keel. Come on, Keel,
he's holding it down. You'll both get the... You'll already have Athena unlocked, and you'll get her lore skin.
Yeah, Slambert's doing work. Should we follow Slambert? Oh, damn. Slambert's... Oh, no, he's still here.
Slambert, my boy.
He's doing work. He's chasing that Athena. Look at him getting health. Smart.
He knows what he's doing.
He's learning. He's learning. Enemy team eliminated. I'm going to go ahead and give that to Slambert, even though Sense Beta did all the heavy lifting. Because Keel.
He was there if he needed him.
Prepare your team.
Hell no, boys. What's up, Clock? Slambert MVP, always.
Just turning in is the turret.
Weasel of Doom, I'm here. Thanks much. No problem. Send that whisper, boy.
Nice.
Get you that hat.
Algar wants to know if the turret is automatic. Yes, the turret is automatic, but as we said earlier at the top of the show, it is more of a utility than a frag getting apparatus. So you will probably not be getting frags with it, but it is great for like figuring out where people's positions are because you can hear the noise that it makes and it makes an alert. Let's see. I like Slash's bot name because it's spicy comment. Spicy comments.
Did not see that guy coming.
Your team eliminated.
Let's see. What if a 1 HP passes near? I mean, if you have 1 HP, I guess, yeah.
What was the question?
Oh, if someone with 1 HP passes by the turret, yes. I mean, the turret does deal damage.
Yeah.
But
yeah, if you have 1 HP,
if you have 1 HP, you're dead. Yeah.
Also, what were you doing coming at a turret with 1 HP? Just saying. Not optimum strategy there.
Will sack obelisk time be fixed? I think we are going to have some. Am I wrong on that?
Oh, like
have we
the
talked
sped up
about
ones
that?
right now?
Yeah.
We talked about potentially having tournament back to normal for custom.
Okay.
But there's no confirmation that it's going to be in PTS yet, so we're still waiting to see if it can make it or not. I'm not sure. I would say no at this point just because I haven't heard it yes.
Okay.
What in the world?
Oh, take it easy, Eyeless. Let's see.
Yikes, I was in a bad spot.
Your team eliminated.
Ban system.
Yeah, I mean, there's a potential of eventually having like a pick ban system in game, but that's way far out right now.
Yeah.
Right now, it's easy enough just to do it from tournament style with just talking to players and getting them to do it. Yeah, there is no update on Vulcan. If anything, I don't think it's going to be anytime soon at all. Because honestly, it seems like, you know, some engines it helps a lot as far as pushing them into higher frame rates, especially for AMD stuff. Like Doom 2016 was a big deal for it, but it doesn't seem to be the case in this game. So I don't think it's anytime soon, if at all. So anybody waiting for Vulcan, you might want to wait for something else because I don't think that's happening anytime soon. / ever, maybe. It isn't a magical fix, that's true. Updated UI, yeah, I mean, something we definitely are thinking about and working on, and we'll see. But we are at that golden time, golden hour, golden minute, golden second. Where have we given away all this stuff? We did,
We
right?
gave away all the stuff.
Damn.
We got it on point,
efficient.
finally.
Yeah, usually we're like, okay, there's 3 seconds left. We have a ton of shit to give away. How are we going to do this? Like,
if you are joining us for the first time,
like,
this
we have
is,
a painting
this is
here. Does anyone want this painting for their home? It's very nice. Please. Everything's got to go. I feel like that's usually what we do.
We're gonna get our Dishonored CMs running down here. We're like,
they're
don't
gonna
touch
be
that.
like, you.
How dare you?
Can never give that away. It's worth more than your life. I'm like, I believe you. Yeah, thank you everybody who was here, hanging out, having fun. We hope you guys are psyched on Eisen. We hope you guys keep doing Slipgate because we are so close to getting that lore skin. And then if we just grind out for the rest of this month and have fun and play together, we could potentially either get Athena if you don't have her, or that lore skin, which is Quake 2 perfection. So let's do this.
Do it. You can do it.
Yeah.
We believe in you.
You guys have been doing awesome so far.
Yeah,
so.
like already half.
We're on track to get everything.
We started on the 11th.
Yeah.
And we're already halfway.
Yeah, it's sick.
And there's still, you know, what, 2 weeks left in the month?
Yeah.
You got time. You can do it. You got time, but you don't have time to slack.
Yeah.
Right? So get playing. Stop slacking. Get playing.
That's right.
All right, we're gonna get out of here.
Yep.
We will see you all later. Have a great weekend. Take it easy, y'all.
Later.